Welcome everybody, Wigglesworth here, and today we're going to talk about how to be a professional gamer. Not exactly how to, go out, do tournaments and stuff like that, but more or less, what to do, what the pros do, what the guys who get crazy gameplays do to play better, what I hear across the board people are doing, and that I just recently learned about, within the past couple days. I think I learned on Saturday or Sunday about these things. I was watching the Slam Fest, what is it? Basically the Frag Fest or something like that. And it was Machinima sponsored, and I believe Xtraws was the one who brought me there. I was following along. I had nothing to do Saturday and Sunday. And luckily I worked, and so I get to sit at my desk all day and do nothing because the weekend's pretty slow. So there are basically three things I want to touch on that I have included in my gaming in the past 4 days. Like, I've been playing for years. You have all been playing these games for years, and this is something I've done in the past 4 days, and you will agree that this is probably the best gameplay you're going to see on my channel for a long time. So the first thing you're going to notice if you look up in the mini-map at the top left of the screen is the colors seem a little bit different. They're a little bit different because I've turned on colorblind assist. Now, it's a slight change, but basically, and nobody's going to tell you this. I haven't heard anybody tell me to do this. I haven't seen anybody say like, oh, I've turned on this setting. But basically, it changes all the reds to orange, and it changes all of the blues to green, or all the blues to greens. And I don't know, it's the smallest of difference. But when those names pop up above the enemy's head in orange, it's just a little bit clearer, and it makes all the difference in the world. So, colorblind assistant, it's in the options menu before you go into, multiplayer or something like that. Just go into your settings and turn on colorblind assistance. It may just be me. It could just be the fact that I've seen it on other people's channels and like, oh, if they're doing it, maybe it'll help. And this gameplay just proves it straight off. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing how much this helped. Just the small difference. But I've seen it on Xtraws and a few other guys' channels that the names are popping up orange. I'm like, why isn't that happening for me? Very strange. So that's something I tried. The second thing I want to talk about is the fact that my button layout was default. It was default. When I was playing Halo, I specifically changed it so that punching was pressing in on the right thumbstick. And on Call of Duty, that's what it is. Knifing is pushing in on the right thumbstick. And Xtraws said this past weekend, across the board, every person playing Call of Duty has changed it to tactical. And it's taken me all weekend. It is not an easy switch, but if you change tactical, basically crouch and prone is switched with knifing. So basically, if you want to, this is how everybody is drop shotting. I didn't understand how everybody was able to drop shot me. That's why I was dying most of the time. And he made it very clear that across the board, professionals are playing with tactical, so that there's much less panic knifing. If they want to knife you, they will. They're that good, so it takes a while. I think I do get, actually, the final kill in this game is a very awesome knife kill by Wigglesworth, by me. But that was very thought out. I knew where the enemy was. I knew I was going to come around the corner, and I knew I was going to knife him. But tactical button layout, it's very important. And so you can drop shot so that you can crouch behind cover. It's right there. You don't have to let go of your aiming. You can hold on to the target, you can keep your reticle on them, and you can crouch down. So that is the second pro tip of this video, is the tactical button layout. The final is, and I can't believe this, when I played Halo, it was turn your sensitive as high as possible. That's what I thought it was. Now, I could be the slowest person in the world, I could have been all wrong about this, but basically, Xjaws said this past weekend, and I credit all this to him. You can make sure to watch him, but he basically said that across the board, people are playing with 2 or 3 sensitivity. Don't turn it up. Don't crank it up to high. I kept on thinking that I needed to be able to turn faster. I needed to be able to run and gun, turn my sensitivity up as high as possible. But he basically said 3, at the very most, play 3. And let me speed this up for you guys. I'm playing in theater, but get my AC-130. Woo! But basically, he's saying play with the 3 sensitivity at most. It's best for long range aiming. It's best for I don't know. It's just if you want to conform to what the pros are doing. If you want to get there one day. If you just want to slow it down for you. If you want to get there one day, you got to play with the lower sensitivity. You got to play with tactical. Just conform. The pros have been playing for hours and hours. I don't want to steal word for word, but from what Xjaws said, but if you know anything about the YouTube community, he is probably one of the top YouTube commentators, and if he says it, it's got to go. He's not one of the pro gamers out there with clans winning cash money at tournaments, but if you watch his videos, you know he plays pretty darn well all the time. So finally, I want to say that I'm posting videos to YouTube. I'm posting my best games to YouTube. I play countless games a day, probably 2+ hours a day, and the reason that I post to YouTube is because I played 2 hours a day. I thought that it was beneficial, or I thought, as long as I'm playing this much, I might as well share it with YouTube. I am not this good. These are my best gameplays. If you look, I'm a 1.3 K death ratio. These are my best games. This came out of nowhere. I was glad that I was recording it, but I just wanted to make sure that oh shoot, I sped through the AC-130, but I recorded it in theater. That's going to be tricky to edit. Whatever. So, that's for me to do. You won't even see it. It'll be nice and edited out. So, don't worry about that. But thanks for watching this gameplay. If you're liking these pro tips, it will take days. It will take days. It took me 2 or 3 days. I got lucky in this gameplay, but leave this video a like, share it with your friends. If these are the tips that will help you guys get better, I found them over the weekend. It's been a couple days. I've been playing Call of Duty for years. Double kill! If these are the tips that kind of help you guys get better, definitely share it with your friends. Let them know that these are the things you can do to get better. And if anybody says something about me using a grenade launcher, I'm level 30 with the FAD. Just trying to use it. It's the last attachment I haven't used, so got to get, 20 kills, 40 kills with it. So as you can see, I usually shoot it, get hit markers, and then move in with my tactical knife pistol. So look at that, blue names. So check out that, was it tactical? No, the colorblind assistance, and jeez, I believe, what was the final score of this game? 47-5. Easily my best game in a few weeks. It was fun to play. I have to constantly remind myself to die less. That's one of the things I have to remind myself about. Die less. I don't know what your capability or what your mantra should be. For a while it was make sure you get to your assault streaks. So if I was playing assault and I knew I was 1 away from predator missile, make sure I got to the predator missile. If I was 1 away from the AC-130, I saw at the beginning of the gameplay we were just watching that I was sort of keeping back. If I was out of bullets with my FAD, then I was definitely, if I only had my pistol, I was keeping back in this little corner, and I was waiting them for coming to me. If I only had a pistol, I'm not going to engage them on a long range. I'm going to wait for them to come to a safe distance, somewhere I'm comfortable. I'm going to engage them with my pistol. So I did pick up that M4A1 right there a while ago and got up on the balcony. I don't advise going up on the balcony, but I thought we were doing really well. I jumped up there. And as you can see, the gameplay gets closer and closer. We lose the BC area. So that is what you want. If you're playing Domination on Dome, you have to hold B and C It's just easier. Wait, am I saying that right? B and C? You want to hold, you want them to spawn inside the little bunker area. That's C, sorry. A and B. You want A and B. C, you want them in the bunker. I know it doesn't make sense for your kill streaks, but it's just impossible to escape the bunker. If you guys are trapped in there and somebody's got you pinned down, you can look out the window in the building, or you can basically watch the one exit of the dome. So you want them trapped in the bunker. So I was mostly inside the main building for most of the game, and that's because I wanted to make sure my team had B. And as I got more adventurous and I wandered around, we lost that control and we almost lost the game. So I was trying to control the team, or control the map for my team, and we barely won. So right here we get the final couple kills. So like this video, share it with your friends, and leave a comment. I'm enjoying playing with you guys online, and I can't wait to read your comments and reply. So thanks for watching. Wigglesworth here, and make sure if you're enjoying this video, check out the 2 other videos I'll link after this. So I'll add 2 videos at the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Wigglesworth out. Watch this knife kill. BAM! And finally, is it the kill cam or did somebody else get a kill? I don't know. But thanks for watching. Wigglesworth. Oh, yes, yes. Show it. Show it. Yes. Boom! Alright, guys. Thanks. Bye.